This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Another wave of industrial action looms, and bus patrons are the ones who stand to suffer the most. Jitney drivers are threatening to take action in the face of mounting grievances like fines levied for certain infractions. Union President Frederick Farrington.
I demand no bus drivers to pay any set of revenues to the public purse if these amenities is not in place. We were silent for too long. Enough is enough. Within a matter of weeks, if these issues, these stemming issues don't be addressed, the union is going to take our last measure, but we don't want to take, but we're going to strike.
Here's Farrington's reasoning for the fines.
We also have issues whereby if you drive down the corridors, you have sidewalks from 6 inches to 10 inches high. Buses cannot pull on the side. It is an infraction when a person says bus stop, but you cannot pull on the side. So here it is now, that bus driver, if a police does not use his discretion, he will give that driver a ticket.
Sidewalk is
The system is not systematically fair.
Mr. Farrington also decried the lack of proper shelter for waiting bus patrons.
In a world today where the Bahamas, it's number one in tourism, how is it that today bus drivers don't have no proper bathroom facilities? We have female drivers driving these jitneys also. How is it not one single restroom for bus drivers? How is it? Enough is enough. We would like at least they can start from one place and put down the restroom. We have the post office area. We have a sub-terminal there. They can start with the post office by putting restrooms there.
The union is giving authorities until July 1st to resolve all the issues, or their threatened strike action will follow. Our news team placed calls to Transport Minister Renward Wells. Those calls were not returned up to airtime. A victory for the government. It's won its appeal against Grand Bahama's former Deputy Director of Urban Renewal, Michelle Reckley, and her 4 co-accused. Back in March, Magistrate Ambrose Ambrister acquitted Reckley, Christopher Simonet, Stephanie Colley, Kylon Vincent, and James Wildgoose of money laundering charges. This on the grounds that the court did not have the jurisdiction to hear the matter, as the charges were not brought within 6 months of having occurred. The decision left Reckley with just fraud, corruption, and conspiracy charges. The Crown subsequently filed an appeal contending that the said magistrate made serious and grave errors in the law. Court of Appeal justices yesterday evidently saw things the government's way, and according to Attorney General Carl Bethel, the 5 accused are set to appear before a new magistrate. A covert police operation dubbed Nightlife ends in the arrest of 12 people over in Grand Bahama shortly after 1 o'clock this morning. A team of police, customs, and immigration officers executed a search warrant on an East Sunrise Highway business and discovered on the floor a .40 pistol with a magazine containing 11.40 rounds of ammunition. Police, meantime, need your help finding the gun-wielding culprit behind an early morning armed robbery in Grand Bahama. Reports are that the suspect entered a business parking lot, robbed employees of cash, jewelry, and other personal items before running off. Anyone with information should reach out to the nearest police station. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis expressing condolences to the people of Jamaica and the family of its former Prime Minister Edward Seaga, who died on his birthday this past Tuesday. He was 89 years old. Mr. Seaga served as Jamaica's 5th Prime Minister, as leader of the opposition on 2 occasions, and leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. His political career spanned close to 45 years. Mr. Seaga is credited with helping to foster national development and promoting Jamaica's culture and heritage internationally. In retirement, he wrote 2 political memoirs. Mr. Seaga said the Prime Minister will be remembered for the many contributions to the country he served. Mr. Seaga will be accorded a state funeral. And our final stories up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.